Wow. Hello, everybody. Your girl Onana here, and today is my first time to go live on our computer. I don't know how this is going to play. Hello and welcome, guys. Welcome, everybody. Your girl Onana here. Let me know your names and where you're watching us from. Oh, I have Rena's here already. Rena says she's waiting. Welcome, honey. How is this video? Is it dark? I mean, this is my first time of going live on my computer. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out, but I guess we have to adjust the thumbnail and a few things. Oh my gosh. All right. Hello guys. Hello and welcome everybody. Let me know your names and where you're watching us from. So today I'm going live from my computer. I've never done this before. If the video is anyhow, you guys will manage it like that. Hi, Rina CV. Thanks for joining, darling. Hi, Bessie Gray. Bessie says hi, Onana. Hi to you. Rina says yes, sis. Good. Can you guys even hear me? Like, this is my first time of going live on this computer. I don't even know if the volume is okay. Is everything okay? You guys give me thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section if you guys can hear me okay. Karine Favor, the quality isn't bad. I know, right? Smoky camera screen, yeah. So I'm going to figure this out some other time to see how to connect my Canon camera to this whole computer stuff. I guess the quality is a little smoky, but we can manage that for now, right? So we have Deborah Kabasa. Hey sister, watching from the USA. Hey Deborah, what's up girl? How you doing? What state are you in? Roger Epa, greetings from Austria. Hi Roger, how is Austria today? Rena's TV video is okay. All right, thank you sis. I needed that assurance to know you guys are hearing me, to know everything is fine. Bessie Gray, yes, we can hear you. Thank you, Bessie. Deborah, it's okay. Thank you, honey. Rina CV, I can hear you. Thank you. Karine Favor, long time, sis. I haven't seen you in a very long time. How are the babies? How is Tamara? How is the family? Bessie Gray says the image is not that bad. Well, let's manage for today. Some other time I'm going to figure it out. And Bessie Gray, of course, watching from the UK. Shout out to you, darling. Roger Epa, Austria is fine. Deborah, Connecticut. Okay. Glad to hear. So welcome everybody, and if you're new on this channel, my name is Onana. On this channel we talk all things entertainment, we talk about African recipes, and we do lifestyle. If you're new here, please go ahead and subscribe because you absolutely love this space. Don't forget to like the video and share as well. So I have about 16 people watching, but I can see only one thumbs up, and I don't understand why that is. So guys, please go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. The more thumbs up, the better for us, the better for the analytics. So if you're watching, give me a thumbs up, and you can share the video and come back so we can have a good time. I was supposed to be sharing this video. When I go live on the phone, it's easier to share, but from the computer we still have to figure so many things out. I mean Johnny just come today. Thank you, Rina TV, for giving me a thumbs up. Thank you, Bessie Gray. I know I can always count on you guys. You guys are my people. Thank you for giving me a thumbs up. Yeah, I see the thumbs up going higher. A couple of people are giving me thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you, Deborah Kabasa. I appreciate it, honey. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. So I guess I'm just going to start with that sharing the video. Since I can't do it, I'm going to count on you guys to share this video for me. We're going to be talking about this case which everybody is talking about. There's this Diasporan family that has entered shock, oh my people. So I have my phone ring. So Karine Favor says hi, Bessie, and Bessie says hi, Karine. I share on Facebook, sister. Oh, thank you so much, Deborah. These are my people. I mean, the more you share, the more we have people in here so we can do the video, without having to repeat ourselves. All right, so let's begin. I see more people joining. Hello, guys. Your girl Onana here. Thanks for joining. So we're going to do a little live session today. We're going to be talking about this case of a diasporan man. There's a guy, a Nigerian guy. He lives in the abroad, though. Brother lives in the abroad, and African men or just men in general, as you're getting older, you begin to feel like, chai, oh boy, time don't reach to settle low. I need to go back home, go find me a nice woman, go find me a nice, beautiful chick I can marry and make my wifey. So this guy went back home to Africa, to Nigeria. He got a beautiful lady for himself. He married the lady, and he came back to the abroad. People in the abroad don't just go back and marry you and bring you back the next day. It's not their father's company. Sometimes you need to like stay for a few more months or years to work and amass money so you can go back and file for your wife and bring her back. So the whole process was going on. Brother was in the abroad, struggling, hustling. You guys know it's not easy. So brother has finished hustling until he has small money. He bought a flight, traveled back to Nigeria to meet wifey. He met wifey, and they did what husband and wives do, father and mother stuff. So they had a good time, let's say honeymoon 2.0. So after having a good time with his wife, brother went back to wherever he was. I think it's in Europe. The name of the country was not given. So the case just happened like yesterday. We still getting facts about this case. So brother traveled back to Nigeria and met his wifey. They had a great time, and everything was well. He came back to his country where he is hustling. Few months later, wifey called like, hubby, oh, hey, there's good news, I'm pregnant. The husband was jubilating like, hey, the Lord has done it, the Lord has done it. So he was so happy that God had blessed him, and his seed that he had poured on this woman, the Lord had fertilized it. So he was happy. I mean, it's a guy who was like at the family stage of his life. He wanted kids, he wanted a wife, he wanted stability, he wanted family. So because he wanted a family structure, this girl told him that, uncle, hey, I miss my period. It's like I'm pregnant too. He was super happy that, oh, my darling wife, God has blessed us with a kid. So long story short, auntie had the baby. Long story short, the guy is happy, sending money for basic supplies, money for basic necessities, moved the girl from her little apartment where she was staying into a bigger apartment with more bedrooms, bought the lady a car. Uncle was doing everything to take care of auntie. You can see how a struggling bushfaller will do everything he can to make sure that his wife and children are okay, to make sure that he's taking care of his own seed. I mean, there's people who have kids, they abandon the kids. There's people who leave women in Africa, they come to bush and they start fornicating or doing adultery with other wives or other girls at work or other co-workers or whatever. This is the guy who was mindful of the fact that he has kept a woman back home. He kept sending money regularly. He kept buying things and sending to them. He bought a car for this lady, upgraded her life, took her from her small bedroom to a multiple bedroom apartment that was well furnished, and he was taking care of his family. So I need to show you guys a picture of this guy and his wife. I need to go to my gallery and get that picture so I can show you guys. So you can see the family that was once happy, a family that was once peaceful and enjoying. See, normally when you're looking for something, you will just see it immediately. But because I'm on Facebook, le diable ne fait que I'm struggling to get this picture. I don't know why I should be struggling because I saw this just a few seconds ago. All right, so that's the picture. Oh my God, too much light. You guys can even see. That's the picture of the young man and his wife and the son. So if you guys can see that, that's the man here, that's his wife, and that's the son. So that was a solid family structure that everybody was happy. This is the young man, a very, very young guy. So that's the man and his wife and the child. They were living happily and everything was good. So all of a sudden, this guy starts hearing rumors that it's like your wife is misbehaving. Or uncle, it's like your wife is doing small things behind your back. Or uncle, you have to make sure you investigate this woman. And he was like, wait a minute. Why would my wife do this to me? I provide, I take care, I call, I'm there emotionally available. Why would she want to do this to me? You're like, uncle, the way we're seeing things, you have to use long sense. So you have to make sure that you surprise this woman to see if you can catch her with something or somewhere. So family members started circulating rumors. When you are abroad and your wife is back home, you still have family members, that you have aunties, you have uncles, your parents. So if they begin to see funny things, they'll call you just to let you know, on doit t'avertir. So as they were calling him to let him know that something is going wrong, so he was dismissing it. No, I trust my wife. You guys should not bring problems between us. I love this woman. I love this girl. I want to bring her here to come with me in Europe so we can hustle together. Please, you guys should not spoil this for me now. Finally, a good thing wants to happen in my life. You guys should not spoil it for me now. And the family was like, okay, if you say we should take our hands off your case, we'll go wash our hands, come on with there. The family sat quiet. So the guy had faith in his wife, and whether wait to happen or wait to not happen, no. One day he was on Snapchat, he was cruising, catching cruise, feathers from the carpet is flying here. One day he was on Snapchat catching cruise, going through his phone and everything, and he saw his wife on the internet with somebody else. So this woman has been doing a corner things while the husband was in Europe struggling. You can imagine how some women are really evil, how some women are really bad. Somebody will be struggling to make sure that you can join him, to make sure that he can help his family, and you are there doing corner things every day. So they say 99 days for the thief, 1 day for the owner. You cannot lie forever. One day they're going to catch you. Unfortunately, it was her bad day. She went and got one of the guys she was sleeping with and brought the guy to the house her husband is paying for, to the flat, on the bed her husband has bought. You can imagine. So she brought the guy to the house and they were doing all these things. You, as a woman, first of all, you have a child in that house. You're bringing in somebody that is not daddy. What do you think your child is going to be saying? You're bringing in somebody that is not daddy. Your son speaks to daddy every day on the phone. So he knows, obviously, this is not daddy. That child is not little. I showed you guys the boy's picture, the little boy. That little boy should be anywhere from 7 to about 10 years old. So you're bringing a strange man into the house. Obviously, the child is like, okay, that's not my dad. What's going on? So you don't even fear your husband, you don't even fear your bikini eye or your own sanity. You went and brought your side dude to the house. You guys were doing whatever you were doing on the bed too. As stupid, as foolish as you are, he took camera and was recording you, somebody's wife, and you allow him to be recording you. So the guy recorded this woman. After finished recording the woman, he kept the video and he took it away. Maybe he was planning to blackmail the woman. I don't know the intricacies of the case. I don't know every little detail in here. We are only guessing. So after the guy got the video, he went back to his house. Whether uncle don't call auntie for ask money, say, hey, I know you're married to a bushfella. The stakes are high for you. You have a lot to lose. If I send this video to your husband, I mean, you are done. He's going to kick you out of his life, out of his home. You're not going to have any apartment to live in. He's going to take his son. You are done for. So maybe the guy had called to threaten the woman, like to blackmail her, like, give me money or give me money. Auntie carry money sent. Second time, the guy called again, give me money or I have your nudes. Auntie was like, don't do this to me now. She sent money. Maybe the final time the guy had called to ask her money, and she was like, no, you're not going to do me like that. I mean, I've given you money once and twice. You want to use this video to blackmail me for the rest of my life? It's not going to happen. So Auntie Tigra said, no, I'm not going to do whatever you want to do with the video. I'm done giving you money. Just do what you want to do your worst. So this guy took the video and went to Snapchat of all places and shared the video there, the video of a married lady, doing the nasty with him, a side dude. So he took this video and went and he shared them all over Snapchat and they went viral. You know, our generation of today, if you were to share a gospel song, nobody will share the gospel song. If you were to share something developmental, something that can help the youth, nobody will share. But if it concerns saga on the internet, if it concerns news, if it concerns anything that will embarrass somebody, now so they share. Their fingers are quick to share. Onana will be here sweating to do video for you guys. Even to forward, even to share, you guys will not do. But they will make a small scandal. You guys will help us trend. That's just the world of today. We celebrate negativity a lot. So that's what happened. The video hit Snapchat and people were sharing like crazy. And the guy Satimo, the bushfella guy, he was hustling. Sometimes when you go to work, you have your break, you pick out your phone, you're trying to see what's going on. He took his phone and was like, swiping. Wait till they see so. Is this not my wife? Is that not the apartment I paid for? Is that not the bed I bought? What is going on here? He wiped his eyes. There's one PG News we used to watch in Cameroon. It says, scratch your eyes. He scratched his eyes. He watched again. He was like, is this not my wife? In her apartment, an apartment I furnished? So he was losing it like, oh my God, though, what my family has been trying to tell me all this while was actually true. This woman has been cheating on me. What? So he was so mad. He was livid. Then he just left. He was like, I need to go back to Africa. I need to go to Nigeria. I need to go see this girl. She needs to look me in the eye and tell me why she would do this to me. Why she would be this callous to me. Why she would be this wicked and deceptive to me and manipulating me. I mean, I make time to be available for this lady. Why would she do this to me? So he was so mad. Let me read a few comments. 237 Celebrity G's, Europe strong. Oh, I'm telling you, Europe strong, well. Chalenga Sam, la femme a le gros cœur. Marcia, je te dis, le gros cœur d'ici dehors. You can imagine. Very, very big heart this lady has. Bessie Grace says she's a very bad woman, no accuse whatsoever. I'm telling you, bad woman. For somebody to love you this much and trust you this much, leave Europe to come marry you, to take you out of your whatever situation you were in, to love you, to cherish you, and he provides. He's not one of those men who come and marry a woman and abandon Africa. He provides. Thank you for joining, guys. I see many people joining. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. Don't forget to give us thumbs up and don't forget to share the video. The more the merrier. The more we share the video, the more we have more people in here and the more our party is going to be merry. Unfortunately, we're talking about something sad today, but I'm saying these things, so we can educate ourselves as a community. So I'm reading more comments, and Barbara's Reality says, "Hey everyone, hey baby, how is our baby Joey?" Deborah Kabasa says, "Oh no, that's dirt, girl. That's big dirt, big time dirt." So Journey with Lee says, "Hi Grandsa Babs, hi baby." Rena Stevens says, "Wonderful, I know, right?" Journey with Liz is laughing. I say a lot of funny things. I don't know which particular aspect she's laughing at. So Lulu's vlog says, "Karma." One word says, "Karma." Period. Period. So Shalom Gassam, shout out to you, Sissy. She says, "I don't understand what gives men the right to share the nakedness of a woman on the internet." I know, right? That's a crime that we're not taking too seriously in Africa. A lot of men in Africa are holding women's nudes and they're sharing it at will. I mean, you just vex to person small, so you just go share your nudes. I mean, somebody even tried it to me once. Somebody called me once on the phone, like, "I have your nudes, I'm going to share it." I'm like, me. Where I get small saying so, share nudes. I never send my nudes to anybody in this life. Never ever. You have news. Who say take a manufacturer of outside? Never ever. So yeah, people share people's news so much in Africa and they get away with it because our systems are not penalizing them, the courts are not holding them accountable, and that's terrible. So I'm still reading more comments. Anna Kins says, "Bessie Gray, you're right, but abroad in a different place." So yeah, abroad the comments are going by so fast. I need to use my phone instead of the screen because it's my first time of doing a live on this computer, so it's a little funny. So let me go on YouTube on my phone so that way I can find this comments. Yeah. Now, wow, my people, is a wow. So I have so many comments here. So Anna Keynes, Bessie Gray, you're right, but abroad in a different place. So exactly, Bessie Gray, I why say abroad in a different level, but we need for be loyal and nice to partners. Period, boo. We need to be loyal to our partners. I mean, somebody will give away so much, go through all the struggle of working and amassing money, coming to Africa to marry you, coming to Africa to come back again, to come see you, try to make you happy, try to make you to feel not lonely. Some people marry their wives and abandon them in Africa for years. Excuse me. Baba's Reality, Chai, how far can we with some actions, Chai? I know, right? Simply Irene, some woman then too, almost everybody is just begs bad, being bad out there. Dear future husband, come and take me now before this world bad or amen. Future husband, come and collect my love. Irene is my love. Come and collect her fast, I beg. Barbara's Reality, hey. Agnes is a girl. I love your accent and the way you phrase your words. Oh, thanks, Agnes. And you're welcome to Nana Nation. Delphine Moses says, "Chai, some women are a disgrace to womanhood." I know, right? King Santo, trust my baby girl. That's my mommy in the building. Shout outs to you, mom. Anna King say, "Any woman with a good head will never share a nude." Exactly. Women don't share nude, though. Don't share nude. And even for those who share nude, don't share your face. Nobody can come and tell you how to live your life. Even if you want to share nude, don't share your face. If somebody sees a picture of my boobs, how would they know that this is me? My face is not there. You can only argue that this is Onana Nation's chesticles, but my face is not there. It could be anybody's chesticles. It could be breasties. My teacher in secondary school, when he wants to say breast, he says breasties. It could be breasties you got from the internet. So how do you know it's my boobies? How do you know they're my girls? I mean, so don't share news, and if you must, don't share your face. That's the message. So here, Agnes SS says, "Me love you, die. You get plenty sense, girl." Oh, thank you, Agnes. I'm appreciative of all this love and support. So yeah, as soon as Uncle found out that wifey has been cheating on him, Uncle was like, "I need to go back to Africa. I need to go to Nigeria. I need to go see what this woman is about. I mean, I need to look her in the eye for her to confirm to me that she was actually doing all these things to me. I mean, no man fear God." Ladies of today, some of the name fear God do. So Uncle was so mad, he was livid. He took the phone and called the wife. He was like, "Well, if you wait till they happen, I saw a video of you on the internet. Like, what is going on?" And for this woman, so people have hearts in this outside. These outside that were inside like this, some people have hearts, big fat hearts. The Otomunangana for the woman, big heart. Her heart is big like this, like Mount Everest. So her husband has called her to say, I caught you cheating. A normal woman will start crying. It was the devil's work. I missed you. I was lonely. It was rainy season. It was cold. Le diable le fait que. Come up with any excuse to beg him. Be repentant. Say, I'm sorry. I'm never going to do this again. I'm sorry. I'll never do this again to you. I'll never hurt you this way. Until start strong more po, until start defend itself, avocat defenseur de femme. Don't even talk to me, because of one video you saw on Snapchat, what about you? How do I know you're zipping it and keeping it where it belongs? How do I know I can trust you over there in Europe? How do I know? I say, you that have caught you will have fufu in your hand, even for you to be begging. For you to even put small sweet mouth inside, they've caught you will have fufu in your hand. You're doing strong mop. How do I know I can trust you there in Europe? How do I know? See, it was crazy. Why are people laughing? I'm not Casey. Say, no show your face. No show your face, so no show your face. Because if somebody says my bomb bomb and they say that's Onana's bomb bomb, which evidence do you have as my bomb bomb? You could have taken any bomb bomb on the internet, any random bomb, because it could be anybody's bomb bomb. No show your face, so. So, mais le diable ne fait que, je t'ai dit, le diable ne fait que, the temptation is too much. So, and I can say it was really season. I know, right? For you to even beg your bae, there's some way you can sugarcoat things, to make somebody to forgive you. Just like telling him, I'm sorry, babe. See, it was bad on me. It was rainy season and the baby girl was confused. You beg now because you've been going to have fufu in your hand. You cry. You crawl on the floor. Whatever you need to do. If you need to sing gospel song, pass me the other way. Una cast me the other way from your presence, oh hobby. Whatever you need to do, you do. And sister strong mopo. So let me read a few comments. People are laughing. You guys are laughing. It's making me to laugh too much. I'm losing sight of what I had to say. So, yeah. Agnes SS says, you fine, Sha. Oh, thanks, Agnes. You're just killing me today with so many compliments. So, King Sanjo, that's my mama. She says, well, poor boy. I know, right? Poor boy, after all he hustle. Margaret Shippel says, my dear, the way you speak melts my heart. Lovely. Oh, my gosh. Thank you so much, Margaret. Welcome to another nation. Don't forget to subscribe and share the video, darling. Thank you so much. So Barbara's reality says every action will come to light someday. Period says 99 days for the thief, 1 day for the owner. Bessie Grace says, Chai Onana, your hands is not die. In a good way. Amen. We receive good things. Amen. So my mommy says, Chai women. I know, right? Some women. So NTT says, did you say Kwarra as in dead? I ask again. Kwarra, my brother, the gist is coming. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. There's just this coming. From time to time, I have to read comments to interact with the community. So you guys don't feel like I'm out here having a monologue. I want it to be like a dialogue where I'm reading what you guys are saying, and that way it's interactive. So from time to time, I'll stop to read comments, then I'll go back to the gist. So this is one of such intervals, one of such breaks where I am reading comments and talking at the same time. So yeah. So Anot King say no, share your face. Exactly, don't share your face. It was rainy season. Women can run mouth when necessary. You only provoke an angry man, that woman way. I know, right? Women can really run mouth outside here. So Lucy Abuno says, good evening, everyone. Hi, Lucy. Thanks for joining. Sophie B says, nice. Hi, Sophie. Thanks for joining us. Hope you subscribe to Nana Nation. Please subscribe, like, and share the video, honey. And Ambanason Mathilde says, first time watching live. Shout out to you, Mathilde. Thanks for joining us live, honey. 237 celebrities, just that anti the mad. I know, right? Serious color mental. So Deborah Kabasa, no show your face. No show your face, honey. Don't try it. Ambassador Mathilde, greetings to all in the house. Hi, Mathilde. Hey, everybody. Barbara's reality. And if you have a special tattoo or birthmark, don't show in the pic. Zoom in, period. You have to have your sense. Use your sense, okay? Use your intuition. Use your long sense. So, King Sanjay says, greetings all. Greetings, everybody, mommy. So, 267 celebrities, no show your face. So, Barbara, you try, yeah. Zoom in. So, Collins Motia Lobe says, what's the topic? The topic is this diasporan guy who has Kwarra for Sika Palava with DNA test. He went and did a DNA test on his baby, and the results were shocking. I'm going to break that down in a minute. I was doing an introduction to the gist, and now I'm reading a few comments. We're going to go back and conclude the story in a few minutes. So Mba Gillian says, cast me not away from your presence, obey. That's the song, honey. That's the song. That's what you need to sing. When they catch you with half fufu in your hand, you have to cry, you have to beg. Don't be doing strong up with this auntie here. So they caught auntie, instead for auntie to say, hobby, I'm sorry, instead for her to cry and beg and blame the devil, as people always do, and say it's the devil's work, auntie starts strong up. How do I know I can trust you over there in Europe? How do I know you're not sleeping with white women to get document? How do I know you're not sleeping with your co-workers? How do I know you're not sleeping around with every Cameroonian woman you see, every Nigerian woman you see? How do I know I can trust you? I'm not there with you. You could be doing anything. But you've not caught him. You've not caught him. You don't have any reasons to doubt him like that. He's never like, you never called him and he doesn't even pick the call on time. You've never suspected anything. Just because they've caught you now, you want to play avocat defensor instead for you to say you're sorry. Some people cheat and they don't get caught. I mean, they're smart, they cover their tracks, but you have been caught with half fufu in your hand. So now you are the one who is guilty. Tu es coupable. You're the one who has to beg for forgiveness. And sister strong up, sister strong up. After that, you know, the guy has his business and his dealings there in Nigeria. And sister strong up. And your accounts, by the way, your accounts in Africa, I will report you. If you just try and make us want to embarrass me, if you just try and make us want to disgrace my family, I will report your accounts. EFCC will come and catch you. All these millions you have in your account, you're pumping and doing shady business. So if they like say the guy business not be straight, you know, when your life is not straightforward, you have so much to lose. So Auntie Ton start threatening Uncle Lo. I know your account now. I know how much is in your account. If you play go involve EFCC for the matter, they will shut down your account. All your money will be gone. So she started threatening the guy. The guy was like, "Chai, I really married Jezebel. All the women that are on this earth, when it was time for me to marry, I picked the wrong one." So it dawned on Uncle that, Chai, a woman can be this cruel to date you and, you know, break your heart and, you know, use your money to chase younger guys out there to play kona on you, and you catch her. Small shame, small remorse, not even the woman. So it was really mad on this guy. He was really, really mad. He was really sad. He was like, oh my God, what can I do? What can I do? I need to book the next available flight. I need to go to Nigeria. I need to see this woman. Shout out to all those who are joining us now. I see more people joining. If you're new on this channel, I'm your girl, Onana. Please don't go without subscribing. Subscribe. You definitely love this channel. Here we talk about entertainment gist. We talk about African recipes and we do lifestyle. Subscribe, honey. Subscribe. You are welcome. So Uncle was like, I need to book the next available flight to Africa. I need to go see this girl. Let her look me in the eye and tell me that nonsense again, because the way I go forget my hand for his face. So he had all his plans and all that. He booked the flight, pam pam, in the airport, pam pam. He's in Nigeria, pam pam. He went to see this lady, and the lady only heard that Uncle has come, because she was threatening him that they even put your feet in Nigeria, they even come to Nigeria. Me, I will set you up. Me, I will mess you up. I will make EFCC go catch you. EFCC go freeze your accounts. Don't even make us want to disgrace my family. Don't even call my family name anywhere, because the guy was mad. Some guys will take to social media to insult their wife and everybody that my wife was cheating on me, you know, and disgrace the family and all that stuff. So she was like, don't even mention my family name everywhere. Don't even come to this Nigeria. I'll mess you up. Uncle was like, I'm not hearing that. I need to go to Africa. So Uncle went to Africa and he got the kid, he got his son. The first thing he did was run to the hospital to do a DNA test. You know, if somebody can cheat on you once, chances are they've been doing it before. That time you caught them, there's a high risk that it was not the first time. There's a high possibility that it was not the first time. So if somebody has been cheating on you and, you know, God helps you for you to catch them once, it means they've probably been doing it all along. So Uncle was like, if video was here for the guy, so with another boy on top bed, they do some kind of thing. It may not be the first time, and if you want to say even the picking, so it's not even my child, or I need to go do DNA test to confirm. Voila. So he took the child a Louvala à l'hôpital and he went to do a test. So he went to the hospital and he was like, DNA, how much they gave him the price, tariff and all that. Then he paid. He was like, this is my son. I'm the dad. I'm right here. You can get my samples, get his samples, and let's go ahead with the test. So they got his samples. They got the child's samples. They put in the bag, they lock. You know how they do, those lab technicians, they get the sample, they put in the bag, they lock. They took the child's own sample, put in the bag, they lock, carry it into the lab where they were testing everything. So we're testing DNA, testing genotypes, and whatever the test there, I don't know. They finished doing all the tests and they came out. They were like, Uncle, sit down. No. Uncle was like, They say, sit down, find chair, she don't. We have news for you. Uncle was like, hey, the girl go keep me, oh, this one telling me to sit down. So his blood pressure was already rising. After all my suffer for Europe, after all my hustle for come back for Africa, come marry a woman I loved, a woman that I only wanted good things for her, a woman that I really wanted our life to be beautiful together, a woman that I had great plans for a future with. This is what she's doing to me. So uncle was sitting there. He was already panicking. He was already shaking. They said, uncle, calm down now. It's just a test. Sit down so we can give you the results. So he sat down and his heart was like, Papa God, after all my sweat, all my years in Europe, he sat down and his heart was beating to come. So they say, uncle, it be like, say, this thing that you're suspecting is not really starting today, or it be like madam has been stepping out on you long before now, because actually Junior is not your son. Jesus is Lord. As they said, Junior is not your son. Uncle just went to the ground, boop. As uncle on the glove, boop, they pick him on the floor. Get up now, get up. On the floor, as I just gave him the results that Junior is not your son. We all the panicking and the mode he was in. He just went to the floor, boop. And that was it, ladies and gentlemen. That was it. A woman's 9 months. A hardworking young man who lived in Europe. All he wanted to do was start a family. That was his only crime. He fell in love with a lady he saw on social media shining. He went back to Africa to marry auntie. Now so uncle take lose his life. Somebody's young child. A very young man. So let me show you guys the picture for those who are just joining. That's the young man. That's the junior and that's the wife. Auntie Slay Queen. Now auntie that for this. So as they told him that this child is not your son, he went to the floor, boom, and that was it on the hospital. So the hospital, the people rushed together. They were pressing his chest compressions. You know, when somebody first of all pass out, they have to do CPR. So they're pressing his chest, all the chest compressions, all the CPR, all the defibrillators, all the paddles. Nothing could save his life. On the spot, they're struggling to revive him, struggling to resuscitate him. Wake up, uncle, wake up, uncle. That was it. They picked him on the floor. They rushed into one of the emergency rooms of the hospital. They rushed into one of the hospital wards, and they were trying to give him, you know, these machines that they shock somebody. 1, 2, 3, clear, poof. 1, 2, 3, clear, poof. I mean, they shocked uncle how many times uncle was gone, just like that, somebody's child, because of a Jezebel he married. As he went into that room, he never came back again. The child was standing there crying like, that's my daddy, that's my daddy. What's happening to my daddy? A little child of that child could be like 8 or 9 years, standing there crying, what's happening to my daddy? Confused because of the mom and her adulterous ways. Somebody's child lost his life just like that. A young man who was taking care of his family, providing for his mom and dad, taking care of his whole home. Somebody just came from nowhere in the name of wifey that he married with his own money, his own time, his own love and affection. This is how wifey repaid him. So I'm sharing this case today because we have to talk about these things that keep happening in our communities, and it's getting crazy. Excuse me. I'm going to read a few comments before we continue. So we have a couple of comments here. Arnold King says, my brothers and sisters, if you are going back home to get a wife/husband, it should be a woman/man you had known before traveling. Otherwise, not suicide mission. I know, right? So I don't blame people who would think this way. If you're going back to Africa to get a wife or a husband for yourself, maybe it should be somebody you already know, because sometimes you go and trust complete strangers and it bites you in the butt. It's crazy out here. Some people are just looking for opportunities to travel abroad. You guys heard the story about the other guy in Sydney, Australia, and the Cameroonian guy. Some people just want to use you to cross over abroad. As they cross over, nothing you say matters anymore. And they reward you with wickedness, with evil. Some people would use you to cross over just for their selfish intentions. Some people are really not wise material. Some people are not. So you have to pray, whether it's the Holy Spirit that will lead you, or it's the Spirit's guidance that will lead you to the one you want to marry, or we don't know. So somebody else says, poor boy. I know, right? Poor boy. Poor guy, yo. Real estate says, just to disgrace us anyhow. I really be ashamed. I know, right? We are all disgraced by this story. It's terrible. Mama Cool says, oh, poor boy. I know, Mama Cool. Poor guy. Rose Natasha, hi, Nana. Hi, Rosie. Welcome to the live stream. Don't forget to share and give us a thumbs up, honey. Delphine Moses says, it's so sad, sis. I know. Rose Natasha says, where? I know, right? My mommy says, it's so sad. Yeah. Simply Irina, wow. Sis, serious, wow. So somebody's child, oh mom, somebody's child. Roger Epa says these are African sisters, they no go ever change. Some of them are really wicked. Some of them are really, really wicked. They just want to cross over the Atlantic Ocean, they just want to cross over the Pacific Ocean, they just want to go abroad, they don't even care how it happens. Some of them will use you. And there's also good people, oh, may one coconut spoil up, but there's also some very good ladies out there that if you give them your heart, if you love them, they'll be worthy of your trust. There's also nice ladies out there. When cases like this happen, it's just for you to be prudent, it's just for you to be careful, it's just for you to do your due diligence before marrying somebody. Have you known them before, or have you done enough research about this lady? Are you sure she's the kind of person you are into? And sometimes people pretend too. Somebody can be trying to chat you, to date you, and then you try to show them your most holy self, your most reverent self. When they travel, when they marry you and bring you in the abroad, you change and start showing the Jezebel in you. So you can see how it's really complicated with things like marriage, with things like relationship, the fiancé. You can only take the grace of God for you to have your right partner, the one who would love you and respect you for all the sacrifices you're doing for your family. So we're still reading more comments. Mba Gillian say, "Oh my God, some ladies aware." I know, right, Gillian? I know some ladies. Such a heartfelt story. Them to know its reality is even more. Then to know them its reality is even more painful. Right? It's even more painful when you know the story is a reality. For a young, vibrant man like this guy should be like early 30s. A very young guy. I need to show his picture once more for those who are just joining. That's the guy we're talking about. That's his wife, and that's his son. So the guy just found out that that child was in fact not his son, and he collapsed, he fell on the floor, and he had a cardiac arrest. So that was the reason of his untimely death, a cardiac arrest out of shock after conducting a DNA test. The DNA test indeed concluded that he was not the dad to this young boy. So he fell on the ground, and that was the end of his life. It's really unfortunate. See this guy. This is so young. Look at this guy. He is so young. It's really unfortunate for him to have met his death untimely like this. It's really hurt. It's really painful. No go free. Exactly. Human life is not something that you can waste like that and just go scot free. So the lady today has indirectly caused the death of her husband. So because she has indirectly caused the death of this young man, she has to pay now somehow. Maybe karma or whatever. I don't know. Maybe in her next relationship, somebody's also going to do that to her. I don't know, me. So I just saying that the fact that she's done this to this guy, I'm reading a comment here that says, go free. I totally agree. She won't go free. Delphine Musi, it's very obvious this devil of a woman knew along that her husband wasn't the dad of her son, poor child. That's what we're saying. A woman always knows. She knows that this is not the father of her child, but yet you made him to keep spending. So when the guy went and came and saw the woman in Africa, he came and married her in Africa, came for honeymoon, went back to his country, hustle over there in Europe. He still got that money, came back again to come and see the woman. That's when she lied that she got pregnant because of that second trip. He came to Europe and he came to Africa to see her and went back to Europe. So it was that second trip that he came to spend some few days with her, a few weeks with her. He went back to Europe. After he had gone to Europe, Auntie called and said, "I missed my period, I'm pregnant." When she